aka Dom, and welcome to Dom So Thrifty. Today I am in my kitchen showing you all some tricks and tips on things that I do to make the week a lot easier when it comes to prepping for work, prepping for dinner, and basically giving me a little bit more time during the week to do the things that I really do want to do and not spending so much time cooking in the kitchen. Yes, I am like leaned over this countertop because I cannot push this phone any further away from me, and I keep trying to get this raggedy tripod to work, but unfortunately it is not keeping my phone at a really good angle. So we're gonna have to do this right here to get a good frame. So anyway, I am going to first start off by making a few things for, it is kind of late tonight, but we had I don't know, like I'm not really that hungry. Kylie said she wasn't really that hungry, so we are gonna have like a late dinner. It might be something very light if we are feeling a little nibbly. So we are going to make some rice and some asparagus, just something super light with our chicken that we had from last night. I did make chicken last night so that we would not have to make it today because I knew I had to make other meals. So here are a little tips and tricks on things that I like to do. Number one, I am going to suggest having a list and an agenda of things that you know you want to cook. Number one, it is also going to help you with your grocery list, and number two, it is also going to help you not waste time on trying to figure out what it is that you want to cook, what it is that you need to write down. I know it seems very cheesy, okay? Don't clown me, okay? I know it seems very cheesy, but that spin wheel idea, it really has made it so helpful to organize what I want to cook instead of me having to sit here and think and wonder about what it is that I want to prepare. So I use that spin wheel for a reason. It definitely does help, okay? Another thing is I like to have my computer. Technically I like to use my phone, but today I'm going to use my laptop and I am going to be recording off of my phone some type of entertainment when I'm cooking, because meal prepping can take, you know, some time. It can take you maybe like 2 or more hours depending on what you're cooking. And so I'm one of those people that I'm not like oh my God, I love to cook. Cooking is just so relaxing. Like I am not one of those women at all. But I like to cook for my family because I like to not always eat out and spend a bunch of money, nor do I like to eat a lot of processed stuff like that. So I do try to cook as much as I can during the week. I would suggest you have some type of entertainment. If you're like me and you don't have access to look at your TV from the kitchen, I would say either use your phone, grab your AirPods, get in your own little zone, or use like a computer or something to get you into some entertainment, honey. Sometimes I'll even open up Netflix and start watching my show. That is some of the tips that I'm going to suggest. Not only that, if you're a person like me who wants to do YouTube or social media and you're doing that type of stuff, I would suggest that you also prep your time to get set up for YouTube and recording and all of that stuff. Get yourself some time to set up. So I would say maybe an hour to get yourself situated, and so that you have your lighting is good, you know what angle you need to be at, you know where your camera needs to be. I wish I would have took that tip today. Yeah, because I would have been started cooking, but because today is Father's Day, we were out and about chatting it up with my dad, so I didn't give myself an hour, but we're going to go ahead and get right into starting. So I hope you all take something from those tips. If you're someone like me who is always struggling with figuring out what to make, wasting time doing it, trying to do these extravagant TikTok meals, girl, save that for the weekend. Maybe make it like a date night thing, but do not try to do all that stuff during the week when you know you got 2, 3, 4, 5 kids to take care of. Baby girl, just do an organized list. I'm telling you right now, it will definitely save you some time and energy. So first things first, I am going to start off with my rice. We are doing, like I said, rice, chicken, and asparagus tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a steak and potato type of thing with some broccoli, and then on Tuesday we are going to have tacos. The reason why I normally don't have a lot of leftovers is because we like to use the leftovers for lunch so that we are not wasting money on eating at our job, because our job usually does have quite a bit of food options, and you can get in in deep, I'ma say. Like you can get in deep with, always buying stuff from work because we have access to our badge to just swipe our badge and it comes out of our check. You know what I'm saying? So that can definitely be so easy to do because it's like a credit card. You're just like ding, ding. So we try so hard not to do that because we like to keep, the money. We see how much money we spend and like, oh my God, do you know how much food I could have bought with the amount of money that I just spent within a week? That's crazy because the food there is a little bit pricier than what you would actually make at home. So that is why I do have meals set out for the day. Now, some of my meals do last me like 2 days and I can still have lunch, but that really depends on if we want to eat that same meal all the time. I do try to make it exciting as possible. I don't try to make it super duper boring and constricted to just like the most simplest meals in the world. No, I don't try to do that. I do try to keep it interesting and, making sure that we're eating our vegetables and making sure that we're taking some time away from beef, taking some time away from too much, processed things. Like we do try to keep a good balance of what we eat in this house, especially when you're really trying to just make it out there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me go ahead and stop rambling. I'm going to go ahead and cook the rice, and then I'm going to get to chopping up these vegetables and continuing on with our dinner.
All right, y'all. So first thing that I'm going to work on is my rice. I like to go ahead and cook this while I am cleaning my meat or seasoning or even cutting up my vegetables, just to let it like sit on the stove and do what it has to do. That usually works out for me all the time. Before I continue, make sure y'all clean your rice, okay? Make sure you clean your rice. I'm not really showing you all like a tutorial or anything on how to do rice because that's not really what this is about. But this is just one of those things that I like to cook when I am doing my meal prepping. No, there's nothing really great or nutritional about rice. Even brown rice is nothing really nutritional about it. However, it is inexpensive and it does kind of give you a little something extra to put on the plate so that it's not so dull and it's somewhat fulfilling. So yeah, that is one of the things that I like to always put into my meal prep, just so that we can have a little something extra. All right, y'all. So I'm not going to bore you with cutting up vegetables, but I will say that if you're like not really interested in cooking your vegetables, I would at least say try to prep them for the week because then you'll be able to have them out the way and you don't have anything to worry about. Especially like onions and peppers where you have to like make sure it's washed really good and get the seeds and all that out. You'll already have this done and all you have to do is just pop it on in the skillet. All right, y'all. So I also am going to switch it up and do a different starch. So I would say try to like make it as interesting as you possibly can. I know that some of us live by the rule of, oh, I'm not here for the taste or the interest. I'm just here for the nutrients. Potatoes don't really have much like great nutrients in them, to be honest. But this does switch it up so that you're not just sticking to rice. I did roast these and then, yeah, they did look a little like, wrinkled and soggy looking when you eat them the next day. However, I noticed that if you actually put it in the air fryer instead of just trying to pop it in the microwave, it actually makes them crispier all over again. So if you got an air fryer, I suggest you just pop them suckers right back in.
Okay, so because my phone is like talking a lot about storage being filled up, I'm gonna make this really quick. I did finish all the things I need to do. I am gonna wait an hour until I put my food in the fridge though. Y'all, we were cooking from 7:40 to 10:40. Did have a lot of little things are the reasons why I did take a long time to cook. Number one, I started late. Number 2, I had to do this whole setup thing. Number 3, we had to eat dinner in between. So this was not necessarily the ideal way of how I would have wanted to do my food prep for dinners, but you get the concept. And I hope you all were able to get some tips and learn a couple things for all my parents, or even people out there who work 9 to 5 and are trying to have some better time management and are not trying to eat out as much. So this is a couple things that I think help. You can try them out. I've tried so many different things, and I feel like this has really helped me, because you have to find your own flow in things in order for it to work. Just keep trying. Don't give up. It does help. It does work. Even though, yes, I am tired, I'm still really happy that Monday, Tuesday, and possibly Wednesday, I do not have to do much cooking. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!